Mount Fuji was registered as a UNESCO World Heritage Site nearly 12 years ago. Japan's tallest mountain straddling Shizuoka and Yamanashi prefectures attracts people from around the world. Last year, there were multiple accidents due to poor weather conditions after the climbing season began. The police dispatched mountain rescue teams in some cases. As more climbers from abroad come to Mount Fuji, officials are concerned that some do not follow rules and manners. Issues include climbing throughout the night without resting properly and coming in light outfits. On the Yamanashi side, officials set up a gate at the 5th station last year and began charging a hiking fee. The Shizuoka side will also begin charging climbers this year. The price is 4,000 yen per person. Climbers can make prior reservations online for trails from the Shizuoka side starting May 9th. Will the measure be effective to tackle over-tourism on Mount Fuji? Let's take a look at the restrictions in place at Mount Fuji, starting with the prefectural ordinances. The purpose of the ordinances is to preserve the universal value of the World Heritage Site Mount Fuji and pass it on to future generations. The restrictions will be effective during the climbing season, usually from July 10th to September 10th. They are applicable on 3 trails to the summit from the Shizuoka side, where climbers can enter from checkpoints at the 5th station, and 1 trail on the Yamanashi side. Climbers are required to watch online videos on rules and manners beforehand and pay the 4,000 yen fee. Entrance between the hours of 2 p.m. to 3 a.m. The following day will be restricted to those with reservations at a mountain hut. Climbers say they do not see anything wrong with charging hiking fees at Mount Fuji, considering that it costs the equivalent of 1 million yen or more per person to climb Mount Everest, the highest peak on Earth. They say that preparing trails, building biotoilets, and rescuing climbers who get lost or stranded in the mountains cost large amounts of money. We asked officials of the Shizuoka prefectural government what they plan to do with the hiking fees. Based on data such as last year's number of climbers, they expect to collect about 400 million yen this year. They estimate that setting up registration huts at the entrance of each of the 3 trails, manning them around the clock, and building a prior reservation system will come to about 300 million yen. The remaining 100 million yen will be used for environmental conservation, including building biotoilets, and for climber safety measures, such as maintenance of mountain trails. Mount Fuji was registered as a World Cultural Heritage Site in 2013. At the time, UNESCO recognized the mountain not just for its natural beauty, but also as a symbol of the spiritual culture of the Japanese people. Japan's traditional mountain culture, worship, and pilgrimage is not aimed at conquering mountains by climbing to their summit, but rather based on the idea of coexistence with and respect for nature. There are mounting calls from locals saying they want climbers to think not about how to climb Mount Fuji, but what kind of feelings they will face it with.